Oh, hello there.
Nice
Chin
of you
chin.
to join us
Welcome.
on this special occasion.
This is video number 7, we'll have you know. Oh, it's a Eurovision video, so we have to be a bit more enthusiastic.
So we're almost
Hello.
there.
Hi, by the way.
Hi.
Yes.
We're flying through these entrants like no one's
Like
business.
hotcakes. And there's more and more songs coming every week, and they seem to all come in big, gigantic chunks. So for the second week running, we're going to do 2 videos instead of 1. Yay.
This is obviously torture.
Yeah, we
I
love
mean,
it, really.
I hate it, but
Anyway.
we have to do what we have to do.
So video 1 contains the following countries: Macedonia,
who we're really excited about, as you know from previous videos.
of course you do. Estonia, yeah, Netherlands, yeah,
And Israel.
Israel, yes. So we have a couple of countries to go through now. So as always, if you want to listen to the song, you have about 5 seconds or so to click the link as it appears on screen. If not, and you have to have annotations and all that crap on. If not, just listen to our comments if you've heard them already.
And just to reiterate that this is us, as always, hearing this for the very first time, just like you. So all of our opinions are on the very first tier. So I'm excited. Let's start.
Let's begin. So the first one is, as we said, Macedonia, a returning artist for the 3rd time to the song contest.
Most people will know her from 2012 in Azerbaijan.
Mm-hmm.
But she also competed in the 80s, the 90s.
We'll find out. I think it was a bit later than that. I think it was much later than that.
Was
Anyway, it's Kaliopi. The name of the song is Dona, which we're hoping is a better kebab. So let's take a listen to that.
So that was Kaliopi with Dona.
Now, just to get our facts straight before we give you our full rundown on everything, Kaliopi, of course, competed in 2012 in Azerbaijan with an absolutely amazing track,
Yes.
which was called
Cerno
Cerno
Bello.
Bello. It came 13th.
Should have came first.
Should have came first. No, because Lorraine won. But
Shoulda
anyway.
came first.
And we said that she had competed in another contest. Now, unless you know a lot about the history of the early days of the contest, in 1996 she competed. But quite cruelly, they had a pre-selection, like semi-final type of thing that wasn't televised. Because there was so many countries taking involved. So yeah, kicked the feck out of the contest, which is a bit of a shame. But it came back 2012 and is back in 2016 with Dona. Or Dona.
We've covered this already. Yes. What did you think?
It's a weird one because I had a massive expectation for a really, really shouty, powerful, rocky song like 2012. And I was really, really excited about this particular act coming back. The song is beautiful, and I do like to kind of singing along with it. It has a nice pace to it. It's quite nice. It didn't have that oomph that I expected, but removing that from the equation, it's still a lovely, lovely song. It's well-rounded. It sounds like a proper track, whether it's Eurovision or not. I really, really like it. I'll get your opinion now.
Well, I was equally probably more excited about this track and this artist than you. I'm disappointed, and I have to say I also expected an even more anthemic song than the last time, and this is very slow. Actually, probably the slowest song that we've heard enter this year's contest.
Yeah.
It's quite Kate Bushy, which is fine.
But it's not country.
It's not country, thankfully.
Which, in a contest that seems to be so full of country music this year, it is a nice change, and it is very in keeping with the style that we're kind of familiar with. Lots of violins, very, very powerful vocals. If you're going to...
Where was the high-pitched scream, though?
Yeah.
I'm really missing that. It would fill me with joy if they changed this song.
Oh,
because I want her to win this, and I think she deserves it. But it's not going to be with this song.
Oh, I feel really disappointed for you.
Yeah, I am. Now, it could grow on me, and it is a singable chorus, but the jury's out for me.
Speaking of juries, though, because it is a nice song, it might do well in juries.
Yeah.
Rather than the public. We'll see. We'll see.
Let's go on to the next one already.
Oh, you sound really upset.
Okay, so next up we have Estonia, and it is Jüri or Jüri Pootsman
with a song called Play.
Let's play it.
Let's play it.
Estonia
with Play by Jüri Pootsman.
Pootsman. That was good. I really enjoyed that. Estonia are overdue a win, I think, at this point. They've had a couple of strong years with Azerbaijan in 2012, with Amazing in 2014, and especially last year when they came 7th.
2011 actually for Rockefeller Street. Even further back.
Rockefeller Street as well, yeah, amazing.
Yeah. Some really good tracks.
Really strong. We obviously, if you click the link that we have, it's only the audio, so there's no real kind of example of how it's going to be performed. But if any indication is last year's amazing staging, very smart and very simple, it should be good. So I have high hopes for this.
Likewise, it is a bit of a middle of the road sounding song. Yeah. It is a bit pedestrian. It's slow. It doesn't really go anywhere. But it is good. It's catchy. You do kind of bop along with it a little bit.
I think it's another of those songs that maybe in 2 years we'll go, oh yeah, remember this song, and then we'll probably play it a lot then.
Last year's came 7th in the final, came 3rd in the semi-final that was placed in. It remains to be seen. I reckon what we may do, once all the songs are in, we may listen to everything in the context of the semi-final that it's in and maybe do a bit of a guesstimate as to what goes into the final from those. We'll have a look at that in later weeks. But at the moment, this isn't sitting enough with me, but at least it's not country. Again, not a country song. We're doing well so far. 2 out of 2 so far, non-country songs.
For the next season.
Yes, let's wait and see. Let us know what you think anyway about any of these songs as well. At GastroGays on our Twitter is probably the best way because, we carry a phone in our pocket and we go, ooh, a beep. So if you agree, disagree, just let us know at any time.
Or in the comments below.
Oh, them too down there, yes. Moving on though, Netherlands.
Now, this act was announced a long time ago.
Was this the first act to announce? As in, I think they said the Eurovision is in Stockholm, and the Netherlands came along and said, we're sending this guy.
Yeah.
Pretty early on. Interesting.
I cannot pronounce this, but I'm going to try.
Oh, this should be fun.
Douwe with Slow Down.
Slow Down, right. Let's take a listen. Douwe Bob.
Is that sounds how you pronounce it?
Mattress Mick or something. We're going to say Douwe Bob with Slow Down for the Netherlands this year's entry. Statistically, let's look back at the Netherlands' history. 1975 was their last win, quite a long time ago. They have competed in all but 4 contests since the very beginning. It's been quite some time since the last win.
So they're long overdue a win at this stage.
One might say, yes. Will a folk country song be enough?
We had a glimpse of it with the Common Linnets
in
fantastic. 2013, yes.
2014? 2 years back now. And they were amazing. And they really showed how the contest can be made for TV rather than for a stadium.
Yeah.
And it was an absolutely breathtaking performance. And it actually, commercially on its own bat, had
done so well.
Very big success. It was even playing Coronation Street in one episode, you know. Will Slow Down do similar? It sounds like the type of track that you would, when you're driving along and you're flicking through all the radio stations and you come across that one station that always plays country music and you always flick through it. Sounds like that song.
Yeah.
Generic. It sounds a bit generic and a little bit plain and doesn't stand out enough for me. Maybe it's just because and bloody mention it a lot, we are not country music fans. We do not get it. I know it's one of the most popular music genres in the world. In fact, one of the most profitable as well. It just
especially in
isn't.
Ireland where we're from.
Yeah, it just isn't sitting well with me. I'm expecting pop and fun and pageantry in a way, and this isn't doing it for me, and I'm quite disappointed. But that aside, it is a nice song. It is a nice sing along and a nice sound to it. Am I just trying to justify it for the sake of it?
I don't know.
Possibly. What do you think?
I think it's nice. Yeah, it's fine. It's not going to set anything alight. It's probably not going to change a lot. As everyone knows, there's a country folk theme this year that's pretty evident. Although, albeit more of a modern take on country, but there's always that twang in a lot of songs. So, on its own, maybe this would have stood out in the pack of country adjacent songs. I don't think this is going to stand out.
We've actually heard more strong sounding country songs. If taken them as a genre on their own, there's been stronger ones, but this is probably the most commercial friendly of them. So this would be the one that will do well outside the competition, but I don't think inside the competition it might necessarily work so well.
It doesn't sound like a Eurovision song, so...
But neither did Common Minutes either.
Yeah, so... And that came second. So maybe this will do really, really well.
Performance, I suppose.
He is a handsome guy, so he will get votes.
Yeah.
It will get into the final, but...
Do you reckon, though, there is this little bit of an issue that the two of us have when it comes to bands rather than performers, that it can always be a little bit samey. It's always the drummer, the guitarist, the bassist, and it's always a bit boring and a little bit still in terms of a performance. We've often said that about quite a lot of performances over the years. Yeah. Could this fall victim of that possibly? Because if the video is anything to go by, that's exactly how this performance is going to play out.
I think it will be mainly him with a guitar at the front of the stage, I think.
He's alright, so that's fine. Moving on.
Last one, we've got Israel.
And this one is Hovi Star with a song called Made of Stars. Do you think it's, his name influenced the name of the song?
Let's see what he's made of.
Let's have a listen.
We forgot to pronounce it right. Well, because it's a Hebrew name. It's Hovi.
Hovi Star. Yeah. Well done. Good for you.
That was Made of Stars.
Yeah. Interesting. So we have said a lot about other songs that don't sound very Eurovision. This sounds very, very Eurovision. This, you can see the performance already in your head. It's that type of track, and I like that. There's an air of Adam Lambert kind of.
Yeah, about glam rock a little bit. Yeah.
And I like that. That's the type of glam and glitz, I suppose, I hate saying that, about Eurovision that I'm excited about, and I'm interested to hear this goes. Anything, and I know this is going to be controversial, but anything is better than Golden Boy last year, which I absolutely hated. Before you leave, let me show you Tel Aviv was possibly one of the worst lyrics I've ever heard in my life since Eric Sadie.
But it was so popular.
That's Eric Sadie mentioned in every video so far. I'm doing well. Anyway.
I think it's Sade, right?
Sadie. It's either way, he's crap. Anyway, I like this song. I think it's going to do all right, but it does sound like a typical Eurovision song. So some people will love it. It will all depend on the performance on the night, I reckon.
Well, it is a qualifier, so we will see in the semi-final.
Yeah, second semi-final.
I am of the exact same opinion. I think it's a nice song. I like it. I want to see how it's performed. I think my initial experience of the song is it could have gone somewhere more. It felt kind of held back. It could be really kind of rocky and really powerful, and it feels kind of vanilla a little bit.
Mm.
So I'll be interested to see how they zhuzh it up in their performance.
It'd be interesting. I say it'd be quite a interesting performance. It'd be quite dramatic. It's quite a cinematic song as well.
So
Almost like a theatrical song as well.
they can do a lot with this. Let's see.
It's really good. They actually tend to do pretty well with their songs, generally speaking. Hello, Ole Ole, 1985. Personal favourite of ours. Right.
So that is it. That's 4 more.
That is 4 more songs in the bank, ready to go as we are hurtling our way toward the destination that is Stockholm 2016. Nearly finished. That is nearly all the
There's 1 week
songs.
left of the song announcement, so
Scary.
we're on the home stretch, and then after that it's 2 months until the
What
contest.
are we going to do?
Oh, we'll be annoying you a lot more.
Oh, good. So in the meantime, keep an eye out for the next video, which is going to contain 5 more songs, and continue to do the likes of subscribing, commenting.
Share it as well. Share it and let us know your thoughts, because obviously we only hear these songs the once, so we want to know your initial thoughts on each of the acts and each of the songs.
And bear in mind as well, and this is just something that's kind of come to light over the last 2 weeks or so with some of the songs that we've listened to. These are entirely first listens, as you say, and as time goes on, we can change our opinion, and you will see that a little bit when it comes to some of the tracks.
We always do.
We always do, but a first listen is very different to hearing it a couple of times. So bear that in mind as well. Be nice. For example, Spain. We've had yeah stuck in our head quite a lot lately, even though if you look back on the video, we said it was dreadful. So,
and we gave it its own video as well, so
because there's nothing else released that week.
These things happen, opinions change. After you hear it a few times, it clicks, but we're having fun reacting to all of these, and
we
there'll
hope
be lots
you are
more chance
watching them.
Yeah.
So join us again for the next video. Until then, bye-bye.
Bye.